Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Can't. Can't be, huh? No. No, this can't be real. This can't even be real. But she had something to say about it.
Hold
Listen.
on, we gotta watch
Ain't
that
no
again.
way, bro.
This
Ain't
girl that
no way,
came
bro.
in last
Ain't
place.
no way, bro. Can't. Can't be, huh? No. No, this can't be real.
I want y'all to
This can't
listen to
even be
what
real.
Miss Richardson
She
had to
had something
say.
to say about it. Let's hear it.
Today, it was a great
Tell
return.
me
Back to the
what y'all
sport.
think. Hold on,
I
hold on, wait,
wanted
wait,
to be
wait,
able
wait,
to
wait, wait,
come
wait.
in before.
Let's watch this one more time. Let's watch this one more time. I want you
Having
to
a month
look.
off.
Ain't no
She
way, bro.
comes in last
Ain't
place.
no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
All three Jamaicans beat
Can't.
her.
Can't be, huh? No. No, this can't be real. This can't even be real. But she had something to say
One more
about it. Let's
time.
hear
One
it.
more time. I want to make sure that y'all see this before I go in on her and give her some tough love.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Can't. Can't be, huh? No. No, this can't be real.
Now I want you to
This
listen to
can't
what
even be
she
real.
tells
She had something to say about it. Let's hear it.
everybody.
Out today, it was a great return. Back to the sport. I wanted to be able to come in before. Having a month off, dealing with all I was dealing with. I'm not upset at myself at all. This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the you want. Because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the sixth fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever take that from me. Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the people that won.
Well,
And I
y'all
can
heard her,
see
man.
me
She said it
today.
ain't over. It ain't over. Just disregard this bad race right here. Disregard it. She said,
Let's
ain't
see
no
this one
way,
more
bro.
time. Let's see this one more
Ain't
time.
no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Can't. Can't be, huh? No.
So she comes in last
No, this
place,
can't be real.
and then she
This can't
gives
even be real.
her
She had something to
comments.
say about it. Let's hear it.
Out today, it was a great return. Back to the sport. I wanted to be able to come in before. Having a month off, dealing with all I was dealing with. I'm not upset at myself at all. This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the you want. Because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the sixth fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever
Six
take that from
fast
me.
ever.
Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the people that won.
Well,
And I
y'all
can
heard her,
see
man.
me
She said it
today.
ain't over.
I mean, let me go ahead and get into this thing real quick. Hold on. Let me get into this thing real quick. How do I flip this thing around, man? Let me go ahead and just God. Listen, people sending the stuff to me, y'all. They sending it to me. It's not the fact that she lost, which I mean that's a fact, but that's not the problem for me. The problem for me is the speech that she gave, the comments that she gave after it. First of all, you could lose a lot of respect how you carry yourself and the things that you say. There should be a level of humbleness. Now, I don't know what you was doing while you was off for a month because you couldn't run in Tokyo, but whatever you was doing, you need to stop. If you was smoking weed, you need to stop. If you was doing whatever activities you was doing, you need to give it up. Okay, you need to give it up. Okay, lack of humility, exactly. She's talking like she in a rap video, like she at the club. She talking to a homeboy. You are talking to the world. You are talking to America because everybody was like, "Hey, look, she can't run in a race. We feel sorry for her, etc., etc., etc." Our heart goes out to her. She just lost her mom. We get it. But now you got a chance to show off. Now you got a chance to run against the women that ran in the Tokyo 100 race. And this is what you do. This is what you do. Salute to everybody in the chat room. I just felt a certain type of way because I think y'all let me know if I'm wrong. She is representing black women, United States black women. She's representing women, and she's also representing herself and her family. And my thought process is, what about your statements do you feel that's going to empower someone if y'all count me out? Well, did you count yourself out? Did you think that statement was going to be uplifting? Did you feel like that statement was going to move mountains, was going to encourage little girls, or what? I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm embarrassed for her. I'm embarrassed for her. First of all, the female that won, I think her name was Elaine, smoked everybody. So who knows what would have happened in the Olympics, but you couldn't even beat the other two teammates. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. She just looked kind of Richardson just looked kind of wild and crazy to me. And the thing about it, she's representing black women. She's representing black women. She looked whacked out. Like what are you doing? And then why are you talking like this? Why are you talk like, you know what I'm saying? Count me out. I don't give a shit. Like, who's she talking to? And the guy on the microphone was like, y'all hear this shit? Who hears this shit? Like, why is she talking like this? Why is she talking like that? Like, to me personally, when you are at a national stage, when she's at a national stage, a national level, and kudos to the time and the energy and the blood and the sweat and tears that it takes to get there. But to me, that's not how a champion acts. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if black women are going to applaud what she said after the fact. You came in last place. Now, here's the thing. You were on Twitter. I follow her Twitter. And she was saying, did y'all miss me? You know, this sport ain't the same without me. Just real cocky and real boisterous. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, all right. I know that when she runs, you know, next time she gonna blow the lid off of it because she missed the Olympics. So then you get an opportunity to race the same women that you would have raced in Tokyo. Like, I don't know if something was wrong with your leg, your kneecaps locked up. I don't know if you smoked the wrong thing. You know, I don't know if it was the hair color. I don't know if it was the eyelashes, the fingernails. I don't know what it was that was slowing you down. But for you to be winning every race in the front of the pack, and for you to come here and be the slowest runner, and then it's like this. For you to be the slowest runner that day in that race and to be so cocky at the end, I'm like, what is she cocky about? This is only one race. Well, this is the race that would have showcased how you would have probably did going up against the Jamaicans in the Olympics. This would have put the US on a map saying, yeah, we got one. So this race represented a whole lot of stuff, and you just blew it. Like, you blew it bad. You didn't even, I could see if y'all was neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could see if you beat the other two or one of them. You didn't beat nobody. Nope. What's less than nobody? If you carry the one, if you move the decimal 2 times, how you ain't beat nobody? I'm just trying to have a talk with y'all, man. I mean, I was in awe. I was like, is that the same Richardson from before? Like, it can't be. I was looking at her kneecaps. I was like, maybe her toe hurt. Maybe her tongue is swollen. I have no idea what's wrong. Maybe she got the 1-9, okay? It said them Jamaicans got her shook. Somebody got her shook. But see, all of the people that was racing was not Jamaican. Did she think the whole line, I'm not going to beat them today. I'm not going to beat the, for real. Like, what happened? Did they rough her up in the locker room? Not today, you bum. You roster. Bonfire. Like, did they do something to her to scare her? Did they put a hex on her root? I'm just saying, maybe she had some bad jerk chicken. I don't know what happened. She just was like, but after the fact, she was like, y'all can count me out. Don't count me out. I don't give a shit. And I'm just like, why is she so like animated and hyped up? She didn't beat nobody. That's why I'm bugging. Everybody she put herself, like, I don't know what she was eating. I don't know what she been doing for the last month. I mean, it was only a month or a month and a half. Like, what have you been doing? Have you been running at all? You should running on a treadmill. You could have been running with your grandmother. You could have been walking the dog or something. I'm just crazy. Them Jamaican. Whew. 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 I blinked and the race was over. I had to rewind it 3 times. I said, where's? I said either Richardson is so fast I didn't see her beat everybody, or she just didn't race. I had to look. I'm like, where is she? Because I know she ain't in the back. You know how you don't expect something, like you already hype somebody up. They all hype or whatever, and you don't expect it to see certain things. And it's just like, I'm looking in the front. I'm looking at the right of the screen. I'm like, I don't even see her. Maybe did she change her hair color to black? I don't even. What time did she finish? What time did she finish? Where is, I see the Jamaicans, okay, and I'm starting to count, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, but what? And then something said, look to the left, Mario.
According to dictionary.com.
Oh, that's my other phone. That was scary. So like, what was that? Look to, hold on. Hold on now, you can't be wilding out now. On the thing, man, you can't be acting a fool. Okay, hold on. Let me turn it down. Okay, so something said, look to the left, Mario. So I look to the left, and there's a person in the back. And I was like, well, who is this person? I was like, well, who is this person back here? Because she looked just like SHA'CARRI. And I was like, that can't be SHA'CARRI, because that's the back. Are they running backwards? Why are they running backwards? I don't understand if they're running backwards or what. So I'm just like, okay, well, let me look back to the right and make sure I didn't miss anything. Then I put the thing in slow motion. I said, okay. I said, well, let me go watch it on the big screen, because I said, she not in the front. She not nowhere in the front. I said, that is her in the back. And I'm waiting for her to be limping. I'm waiting for her to like start crying. Maybe she emotional. Maybe she smoked some bad shit. But she was fine. She did the interview. And she was like cocky. And I was like, did she win the race? I had to go back and look at, because the interview didn't match the race. I said, maybe this a different interview from a different day, because you can't be saying this if you lost, you know. And then did you see the Jamaican girl walk by? The Jamaican woman walk by and was like, did you see her walk by like, girl, stop? That's what Mary had a little lamb. I was like, why is she so hyped? But see, my thought process, y'all, man, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. But I was just like, why is she talking to the world like this, Craig? You know, salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. Rodney says a champion does not measure himself or herself by the wins, but only by the knowledge that that he knew that he left it all on the line. My thing about it is, she should have been humbled in that moment. That statement is going to put a target on her back. She can't afford to lose no more. She can't. And now people are going to say she has a nasty attitude. People are going to say that she is ghetto. People are going to say that she doesn't realize her position. And her position is a runner on a national stage. So you got to carry yourself with a certain poise. Then you got to think about all of the young women, you know, and other women that look at you, and you got to say, hey, I need to carry myself a certain way. And now you don't get sympathy anymore. What she just did, she just tore up her sympathy card. Okay, we don't really care what you went through, because now you're acting like we owe you the win. We owe you a place in the Olympics. You understand what I'm saying? So now everything is about to become really hard for you. I think what happens is people were hyping her up, telling her how fast she was and what she would have did with the Jamaicans and yada, yada, yada. And once she got the opportunity to actually face them, um, well, I already think psychology. I mean, she psyched herself out. I think she psyched herself out. I don't think that she was really into the race. I mean, she looked like she was on something. She looked bewildered. You know what I'm saying? She looked bewildered to me. Yeah, take this L. Take this L. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, big up to the Jamaicans. Definitely. But I mean, it would have been good for her to come out and do well. You know, she didn't even have to win, but if she would have beat at least two of them or one of them, it would have definitely sent that mark. Like, okay, cool. But for her to come in last place and then have those like this unapologetic attitude, you know what I'm saying? And it's only one race, but it's the race for you. Going up against the Jamaicans winning the Olympics, that would have been the race. That would have been your Olympics. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, what do you do now? Wait till next year? Wait till, you know what I'm saying, the Olympics come back around and hope that you get another shot? Suppose they don't run. So now you'll really never know if you were good enough to race against them. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, I think the message here, the takeaway from this is humble yourself. Humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? The gifts that you have can be taken away from you when you take advantage of them, you don't use them, or you overly exert this like dominance. And the thought process is her interview should have never sounded like that. Her interview should have never sounded like that. And the fact that you did an interview like that, not only do you lose supporters, but you lose respect. Not only from the people watching, but from other people who race against you now. Like, yo, you're a clown. Like you don't have to be like that. Now, no one's taking anything away from how she grew up, but it's just you want this eccentric look. You want to look like, hey, like you going to the club on the track. Okay, cool. But then you want to act like you at the club on the track. And I think that sends the wrong message about the beauty of black women, the power of black women, the poise, the education, the courage of black women. Nothing about that represented real confidence. Nothing about that represented that you are a real champion. And I think that when you look at that and she hears that playback, she's gonna be embarrassed. And she's probably going to issue an apology. Oh, I was thinking about my mom, or I smoked some more weed, or whatever the case may be. But you should represent a beacon of hope. You should represent a level of understanding that everyone doesn't have your talent. It's one race, but it is the race that would have told people that regardless if you smoke weed or if you didn't, you belong in the Olympics. There is no one right now sitting down saying you deserve to be in the Olympics with that, first of all, that performance, but the interview after it, there is no one saying that you deserve to be in the Olympics. Somebody tell SHA'CARRI tough love is in the building. Everything that we thought should happen, you supposed to have, hey, don't worry about the rules. Let her run. Right? You just crippled your own argument. You crippled your support. You've crippled anyone who's went to bat for you and said that, you know what, she is a real life hero. She's an example. She's a champion. And I think that people need to realize how important making the right statement is. And I'm not saying that she need to get up there and talk perfect, but you just lost the race. to everybody. The cameraman was running fast. It was a dude in the wheelchair was like, I mean, you lost it to everybody. And then now you get in front of the camera and act like you doing a TikTok video. I know, listen, y'all can turn y'all back on me. And I'm just like, who is she talking to? And I'm waiting for Ashton Kutcher to jump out and be like, oh, you just got punked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, who is she talking to? Like this edginess, this bravado, like I'm that mother. I'm like, dude, listen. You can't do that if you're gonna lose the race. I'm just saying, you can't do that if you're gonna lose the race. Now, if she's trying to do this whole what was that guy name in the NBA that was doing a lot of different hair colors or whatever? I forgot his name. He would play for everybody, but the last people that he played for the Bulls, I think. I can't remember this dude's name. Y'all know the dude, he had big eyes, nose ring. What dude was that? Somebody in the comments help me. Rodman. Yeah, Dennis Rodman. Thank you very much. You're super Sunday Mars. Thank you very much. But Dennis Rodman, I mean, he wanted to be the bad guy. He wanted everybody's attention. If that's what she's trying to do, kudos to her. She got a game plan. But I don't think that's what she's trying to do. I think that was an ignorant move. And I think that you're gonna lose a lot of credibility. And now you gotta win. Now you gotta win, or you're gonna be a has-been. You're gonna be a has-been, and you're always gonna be a second-class runner with a second-class character. She had a chance to really elevate, because here's the thing. If she would have lost, and she would have went and did a respectable interview, hey, salute to the Jamaicans. Wow, they are super fast. I definitely got a lot of work to do. I'm so excited to be back on the track. I like to thank everybody that supported me in this last month. I know I couldn't run in the Olympics, but it gave me some time to reflect. You see how I'm doing this? Off the dome. You see how I'm doing it? If she would have did that to me, she would have won America's heart. She would have won more endorsements. But see, here's the thing. For the people that are endorsing her and listening to her and watching her, they're going to be like, What parent going to be like, I want you to grow up and be like her. I want you to follow her. No, you lose credibility because you lack humbleness. And then when you speak, you should be speaking with, the thing about it is she speaks with a falsehood. She speaks with a falsehood. Like you understand when you look at people and they talk, it's like they have a certain level of authority just naturally. You can look at people and say that person has a certain level of authority, a certain level of respect for themselves. She lost all of that. Tommy D, what's going on? She lost all of that. Now she has to start back from scratch. I don't know what's happening when it comes to black people when they get a platform and they feel like, you know what, I don't need to be responsible with my platform. I could just say anything. I could just do anything. It don't matter. And the thing about it is when people are listening, especially to understand you, right? People miss the mark. They miss the mark. Now, do I think that she should stop running? No, I think that she has a God-given talent. I think she's fast. And I possibly think if she was more focused, it's almost like she was at the club last night and was like, yeah, I got to run tomorrow. I ain't worried about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like she was doing something else and somebody reminded her she had to run. You know what I'm saying? Like, that didn't look like a month off like the way she was running. It didn't look like she just took a month off. Because I would think that, okay, well, I'm sure this race did not just pop up out the blue. I'm sure you knew about it a week ago or 2 weeks ago or 3 months ago or whatever. So why would you not be training? You see what I'm saying? Why would you be that slow? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. Why would you be that slow? Salute to everybody in the chat. So you to me, you're taking your opportunities and you're throwing them down the drain. Black people, stop taking your opportunities and throwing them down the drain. Stop taking what gifts and blessings and opportunities you have and taking them for granted. That needed to be said. Miss Richardson, stop blowing your shot. Stop blowing your shot. You represent more than yourself. You're standing in front of America giving out this ignorant conversation to the world about who shouldn't count you out. Did you count yourself out? Some people deflect how they're really feeling about themselves. Did you count yourself out? Did you turn your back on you? Mentally, you slow. But today you choose, or you showcased, physically you slow. You ran based on how you thought mentally. The Jamaicans outclassed you. They ran faster than you. And no one else gave an interview like you did. And they all beat you. Learn to be a champion. What you did today didn't represent no champion. It did not look good for black women. It did not look good for American women. It did not look good for anybody who understands their worth and understands their position and say, you know what, I am not going to blow my shot. First of all, you smoke weed and missed your opportunity to be in the Olympics. So then it was this question, hey, you know what, if she ain't smoke weed and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Again, I have a mother that passed, father that passed, so I understand that type of trauma, that type of duress, that type of the type of depression. I get it, got it. The fact of the matter is that for some reason she doesn't realize the opportunities that she has, and she's blowing it. So she missed the Olympics, and then she comes to this race where for everybody that's watching it, hey, this is like the Olympic race. America, like, you know, I seen some people in ABC, NBC. So these some big time networks that's going to make sure that people hear what you just said. And when they hear what you said, they're going to be appalled. They're going to be disgusted. They're going to look at you as if you are a nobody. You won nothing. You won nothing. You gained nothing. So you lost more than just the race. You lost notoriety for people respecting who you were. I hope that her coach, I hope that someone in her family, a friend, I'm hoping that a content creator like myself, I'm hoping that somebody can get a message to her to say that this is important. Get your shit together. This is important. And see, sometimes in life you need people to tell you, this is important. You can't afford to mess this up. Like you have a lot of people that's always like you have a people, oh man, you know, like women, ladies, y'all, you know, you got that dress that you've always, every time you try on, you're like, man, I need to lose some weight. Oh my God. Fellas, you should try to get them jeans. Like, oh my God, whoa, Lord, I need to lose some weight. And everybody talks about, you know, they curse, they yell, they scream, but it's until they get fed up. They don't get fed up with not being able to fit the dress and not being able to wear the jeans. They get fed up with complaining about it. So they take action to change the narrative, to do something different. That's what a lot of people need to understand, man. You got to get tired of complaining. When you get tired of complaining and you want to put forth action, Miss Richardson, You made a lot of excuses for yourself. Why you did this, why you didn't do this, and yada, 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 yada. And you stopped putting in the work. Your work ethic changed. For a lot of us, our work ethic needs to change. The level of laziness, the level of procrastination. Oh, I'll do it next week. I'll do it in an hour. I'll do it next year. Do it now. You wait until some of y'all waiting on New Year's to be like, yeah, I'll start New Year's. I'll start New Year's. I'll open that business next year. I'll write that book next year. I'll start a new relationship next year. Hey, I'll try to have kids next year. I'll learn how to swim next year. I'll go to that gym and lose some weight next year. Well, you might as well get a tattoo that says next year and put it on your neck. So everybody know how much of a procrastinator you are. People blow their opportunities to be successful because they don't take action now. They don't think about the positive now. They don't do now. They're always complaining, always mad, always negative. And when you sit them down, you say, well, what's wrong? And you find out that they are the cause. They are the culprit. They are the agitator of their own downfall. If everybody is pissing you off, what are you doing to help yourself? If you hate everybody in the world, you hate to smile, you hate to see the birds chirping and the sun up. You hate everything because nothing in your life is positive, because you have not put anything in your life that's positive. You haven't changed your attitude. You haven't changed your attitude. You're not excited about life. You can't get excited about life with a negative attitude. You want everybody else to do stuff for you, right? How many times have you leaned on your friends and your family members to do stuff for you, to tell you? Let me tell you something. This is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. I don't like grown people, right? Always needing someone to tell them common sense stuff. Yeah, you ever got into a debate or an argument with your significant other, and it's like you're telling them what they need to know, but instead of taking the information from you, they go somewhere else for them to get the same information regurgitated to them, and then they come back to you and be like, yeah, such and such, said I need to start doing X, Y, and Z. Didn't I tell you that last week? Didn't I tell you that a month ago? Didn't I tell you that last year? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to take action. It is time to stop taking our blessings and opportunities for granted. It is time to smile and think and be positive. It is time to be providers, protectors, and role models. It's zero tolerance for all that other stuff. It's just zero tolerance. Start promoting your common sense. And this is how you do this. This is how you promote your common sense. Okay? By doing things that make sense. By having conversations that matter, that align you with certain people, i.e. support systems, family members that's trying to build and grow, friends that's trying to build and grow. Stop putting yourself in the midst of the naysayers, in the midst of the jealous people, in the midst of the haters, in the midst of the frenemies. Like you put yourself in, them people don't like you. Them people don't like you. They never liked you. You knew that. They never liked you, but you keep on going back. I'm just here with people. The problem is that you want people around you so bad, you're willing to have anybody. And that's what's bad. The problem is that you want people around you so bad, you can't be alone. You're scared to be alone. That you're willing to put anybody around you. And then you wonder why, when you need something, some type of support, when you need some type of monetary value, when you need someone to actually really be there for you, no one's around. But see, here's the thing. Those people have been showing you that they ain't your friends. Forget red flags. They've been throwing pounds and buckets of paint at you to show you. Learn to get excited about your life. Stop missing your chances and your opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tough Love. I'm Mario J. If you just now finding my page, please subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. And until next time, I appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed. Enjoy your weekend. And a daughter, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace. I gotta get out.